You are listening to Pod Broadcasting. Welcome back to another installment of Off-Topic Broadcasting, hosted by Pod Broadcasting. Say that 5 times fast. I'm Alex Bearden, and I'll be your host for this evening. And once again, I'm here with an interesting cast of entertaining people. We have...
Chris.
Zach.
A newbie.
Steve.
Ed.
Brian.
Not to mention...
And Alex.
Yeah.
Alex, would you be Alex A or Alex B? Technically, he's Alex B,
Alex A.
even though he's the first Alex.
You are bound and determined to just confuse everybody.
I have to go by
Yep.
Al.
Al.
I am the alpha.
We'll have to find Tim as well. Right. So, anyways, tonight's going to be Marvel Night, considering Age of Ultron comes out Friday.
That's funny because I wrote a DC comic.
That's just kind of sad. Wow. I don't know what to say to that.
I actually didn't realize that until...
Focus Danielson.
Oh yeah, he's got his Wonder Woman bracelets on too, so that's DC. You got traders in this room.
That's right. The game I was
Dude, I'm reading DC comics.
You can't dislike both.
Man, you guys are all traders up in here.
You can't dislike both. Come on.
Nope,
Oh wait.
You
My
can't
shirt's
hate on
DC
Hellblazer.
too. I can't do anything about this.
You can't hate on Hellblazer.
I like DC. It's just...
Yeah, but who makes better movies?
Marvel.
Marvel.
Straight up
Because
Marvel.
they have the money for it.
Well, that too, but DC has a pretty good budget as well. They're pretty problem here. Oh, sorry about that, guys. We kind of cut out there for a second. But we're back. We just talked about the amazingness of the Green Lantern movie. Because
DC does incredible movies.
that sums it up right there. That movie doesn't exist. We're not going to go there. That's another reason why I think the Deadpool movie's going to flop. I mean, Ryan Reynolds is just like a curse to the movie industry. I mean, he's a great actor, but...
Not as a hero.
What's he been in?
Green Lantern, and then he was in the X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Okay.
Yeah, he was the Deadpool on that one. That was bad.
That wasn't Deadpool.
No.
That was just depressing.
That movie by itself doesn't exist as well. So we don't yeah. What else was he in? I don't remember. It's a good question. Good question. That should be a topic right there. What was Ryan Reynolds? Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah. So yeah, Age of Ultron. Of course, my whole team's gonna be going up there Thursday to be watching the midnight release of that. But so what are you guys' thoughts and opinions on the upcoming movie? Are you guys excited, or are you just like it's gonna be a good Avengers, or disappointed? What's your thoughts here? Anybody?
Really excited.
Really excited.
Yeah.
I think
Nervous.
Nervous?
Yeah.
What for?
Afraid it might flop.
I'm not too worried. Not with Joss Whedon. I mean,
Yeah.
I have some concerns just on the sheer volume of heroes. It's going to be a little excessive.
Oh, he's in Smoke Days.
Yeah.
But I have no doubt that it's going to be 2.5 hours well worth our time.
Yeah. You don't think so?
Yeah. No, a lot of movies. I'm kind of like the Batman versus Superman. I'm real skeptical.
Yeah.
I'm hoping.
Yeah.
I know we're not about DC tonight. I'm hoping, but this one, Avengers. No, I'm not concerned. I think it's going to be a great movie.
Yeah, I think so too. There was a rumor going around that Spider-Man is supposedly making an appearance. What are you guys' thoughts on that? Kind of a little teaser. No comments on that?
Not
I
a
still
Spider-Man
stand by
fan.
Not a Spider-Man
what I said
fan?
the past few
No.
podcasts.
They pretty much rigged Spider-Man.
Yeah, the last was it the Amazing Spider-Man series? That's what it was called.
Yeah.
That was bad. That was bad. They casted the wrong person for the role.
I like the web shooters.
That was cool.
That's about
They followed the comics to some degree,
Mm-hmm.
but just how they casted it was just bad.
Well, the web
So-
shooters just make more sense to a lot of people, and they'd be much easier to work with
Yeah.
as far as writing goes. 'Cause,
Yeah.
You know, as always, at the worst possible moment, you can run out of web.
True. Although the most amazing Spider-Man movie of all time was Spider-Man 2, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, it
So-
made me cry.
It was an amazing
I'm
movie.
not kidding. That movie made me. Yeah, when he was on the front of the train and stopped it and they carried him over the head, I had tears. I'm not exaggerating. Last
That
movie
was-
that made me cry.
You didn't see the 70s Spider-Man, did
There's a 70s Spider-Man.
Was
That
it
make you
or
cry
80s?
too?
I don't know. I was like 6.
Talking about the cartoon, or are you talking about like a movie?
Like I think it was a made-for-TV movie. It was a really long time ago.
Really?
Yes.
We gotta hunt that down.
I don't think it was a series. I was all kinds of crazy about it, but like I said, I was like 6.
Wow.
I would just like to say one of the things I'm looking forward most to is Black Widow. They
Widow.
need to make a Black Widow movie. And yes, Scarlett Johansson is hot, but that character is an amazing character. I love it when she's kicking butt.
Yeah.
It's one of the best times in any of the movies she's in.
Yep. Yep.
Joss Whedon's best characters in any of his films are usually the strong female characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good
I would
general
agree.
rule.
Yeah.
I think it's really interesting how many Black Widows have been around throughout the comic industry.
It was a whole
Organization.
team.
Yeah.
Yeah. And to be honest, I'm kind of hoping they don't do the gratuitous butt shot of her because it kind of demeans her. I mean, yeah, it's nice, but
Yeah.
you know, it's like really she's got so much more than that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's got legs.
Which is even better.
Yeah.
And they will kick your face in.
Very much so.
I can handle it.
Yeah.
And she can run in heels.
She
Yeah.
sure
Kick
can.
me any day.
Right,
Yep.
have you ever tried to run in heels?
No, I haven't.
No? Because I haven't. It's really hard to do.
That's I didn't want to know.
Wait.
When
were you
were
a
you in-
cross-dresser?
Yeah. When did this happen?
Well, there
I
is
mean, I've done some crazy stuff.
that
I'm
like,
calling you Captain Jack.
they do have that like event thing where guys walking a mile in like stilettos or whatever.
Why?
Why?
It's to let men know what women go through.
Well, here's the thing about wearing
I
high
did it in
heels.
the store to embarrass
Originally, men started wearing high heels, and then it was
That's it.
adopted into women wearing them.
Yeah, but the next phase is stabbing ourselves in the groin so we can understand menstruation. So I'm good. There are benefits to being a man.
I'm okay. Don't. We're not
Let's
doing
just
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I like that idea. Well, that was an
So-
interesting topic.
What were we talking about again? Oh, legs.
Legs.
Oh,
I mean-
legs.
So here's my big question: is Scarlett Johansson going to end up being the Megan Fox of the Marvel universe?
No, Megan
No.
Fox
Yeah,
was
that-
not a hero.
Megan Fox
Well,
was-
no, but
no.
when you think of Transformers, what's the one thing that pops up in your head? 9 out of 10 times you can be thinking of Megan Fox.
Optimus Prime.
That or Optimus Prime.
I was gonna
She's
say,
in the top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's in the
So-
top 5. What you
I was
think
gonna
about
say
it? Yeah.
juvenile humor.
Juvenile humor, I like
about
that.
robots. And
But again, I think there's a lot of
anatomy.
merit to the Black Widow character above just her looks. You know.
Yeah.
So
So,
I think I was more against the guy. I forgot his name now.
movie comes out Friday, and then I don't know when's Ant-Man supposed to be playing. Is it this year? I know it's gonna be this year, but I thought it was maybe June. I want to say.
I think I haven't looked.
I always say June. I don't know why. But what are you guys' thoughts on that one? Do you think it's gonna be interesting? Yeah. Of course, the comic book itself was kind of just a joke on itself, but is the movie gonna play off on that, or any thoughts?
I don't know. I like
No?
the trailers.
Those were awesome. Yeah.
They got me. With the
July
trailers,
16th.
You know.
July 16th. I was
That's Ant-Man.
closer than I was with the Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah, about a month off. So July 16th when that comes out. That's less than almost a month away, or more than
2 months.
yeah, something like that. If I can do
A little
math.
over.
So that'll come out. That one looks pretty interesting. Of course, I think that's the last Marvel movie of the year. I think, unless you want to consider Star Wars being a Marvel movie, but that's not really Marvel.
Disney.
It's more Disney.
Mm.
So,
Disney.
but then again,
Everything Disney.
we're gonna have to do that one of these days. So that comes out. I don't think there's much we can really talk about Ant-Man. None of us really read the comics that I know of. I know I didn't, but
Yeah, I didn't like him in the comics.
yeah.
That's why I was surprised that I liked the trailer. I was like, I'm gonna have to see this. And if all the good parts are in the trailer, I'm gonna walk out. After I finish my popcorn, of course, because it's like $20 a barrel now.
Yeah, those
A
things are
barrel.
expensive.
Oh, you guys don't get a barrel?
So,
Donkey Kong.
so when you guys saw the Hulkbuster armor for the Avengers,
That looks awesome.
I think
looks
yeah.
awesome. I was never a fan of the Hulkbuster armor in the comics, but I don't know. I think this could be an interesting theory on how they're going to implement that in the movie. I don't understand why Hulk's still fighting Iron Man. I mean, Is that just something to kind of lead up to Civil War, or did
Well,
Ultron get involved, or?
Hulk gets moody.
And
Well,
Tony
he does.
Stark's a jerk.
That's the nature of his character.
Yeah,
No,
It's true.
but
Yes.
no.
He's always.
Yeah.
I didn't read
And
the
Tony
spoilers.
Stark has to come back from the last Iron Man movie where everything he made was made of glass.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was a good movie though. Besides that one point,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, I would agree.
It was
Yeah,
a fun
that
movie for character
was
development, but
horrible.
watching every single suit break at the slightest notion was like,
irritating.
very much so.
I've seen better stuff made in China.
True story.
The Mandarin can make better.
That'd be cool. Iron
yeah,
Man
and then
armor
destroying
made by
the Mandarin
Mandarins.
character was irritating too.
Yeah.
What?
Totally destroying the Mandarin character was irritating about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was a
he
bad
was
move.
such a huge impact on the comics.
And he was one of the few enemies Tony Stark had that wasn't a competitor,
Exactly. I don't know.
which is surprising. You think a guy like that would have more enemies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I heard I can't remember his name. I think it's Nomak. It's the little egg-looking guy that's in the chair.
Oh, MODOK.
Modoc. I don't know why I couldn't say it. He's supposed to be making an appearance. So with that said, I mean, it looks like apparently there's gonna be multiple supervillains showing up at some point.
Just making cameos.
I don't know if these are cameos or if they're gonna actually play a part in the whole series, or I think that
Maybe
was,
see him hanging out with Stan Lee drinking coffee at one point.
that would be cool. I would pay money to see that. I would pay money to see that.
Yes.
A little brief cameo.
I did love when he was in the library with the headphones on.
Oh,
He
what was
just-
it?
Oh,
Yeah.
the Spider-Man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
That was good.
The best Stan Lee cameo I've ever seen was in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Really?
Yeah, I love
Why-
the
why-
original
why was that
idea
the
one
best?
because it was just so funny seeing him the character that way, playing that kind of comedic effect to
Yeah.
it. Actually, the original plan for that cameo was he was supposed to be hitting on two chicks in a bar, but who was, I think it was Disney, said that was too much, so they canned it. But that would have been so awesome to see, you know,
Yeah.
Stan Lee in that kind of character.
Trying to pick up chicks.
Yeah, but I don't know why they canned it.
He's the Hugh Hefner of superheroes and villains.
True. So Guardians of the Galaxy,
Class A prevert.
Guardians of the Galaxy has been kind of the biggest selling Marvel movie at this time so far. Do you think Age of Ultron's gonna top that, or is it gonna come close, or?
Monetarily, yeah, I'm sure it'll top it.
What did they say? I think it sold like, what, they made 250 million, I think, overseas.
Really?
Oh,
Just on the, from the release, what, a week ago?
Wow.
On Guardians or
Yeah, it's over 200.
No, that's Age of Ultron. It
Age of
released
Ultron,
overseas before over here,
oh,
Yeah.
which I thought that was interesting.
rip off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
At any rate.
Right? So we're gonna actually be really late. We're giving a review over it, but yeah.
Did they film it over there?
No, they filmed it over here, didn't they? In New York?
I don't know.
I think it was New York.
It's just like,
Canada.
what reason would they have for
Canada.
Probably.
That makes
I-
sense.
I'd have to look.
If
I might be getting my movies mixed up.
they are,
Yeah.
do they just hate America now? Maybe
Maybe.
that's why they keep destroying it.
Well, Brits are better. You gotta love their accents.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yep.
I think Australians are better though. Just saying.
No.
Really?
I think they have the
You're
potential to take over the
Age of
world.
Ultron has released over there.
Yeah.
It would be ironic, something that started as a penal colony.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're awesome guys though.
That's a weird word. Isn't
Don't
it?
look at any leaks.
Penal.
Don't look at any leaks.
Wow.
Yeah, you're not allowed to look at any links 'cause there's a bunch of them out already.
Yep.
So, yeah, that was kind of messed up. They'd shown that off in other countries before us. I mean, it's kind
Yeah.
of cool that they're finally getting more movies out
Well,
there.
that actually explains some of the stuff that I looked up because there was content from the movie that was being explained. And I'm thinking, how do they know this stuff? It wasn't in the trailer.
There was a guy on the Minus World Facebook page, since we own Minus World now. He commented down below after I posted the trailer for Age of Ultron, and he's like, "I saw this movie yesterday. It's amazing." I was like, "The movie hasn't come out yet." And I was about to post that, and I was like, "Oh wait, this guy's right." I mean, it came out overseas, so I was like,
Yeah.
"Cool." I didn't know what to really respond after that because I didn't want him saying anything. But
The reviews have been kind of mixed.
I haven't even
What
looked
else?
at any reviews. I don't want to ruin anything.
I've looked
so.
at the ratings. I've read just
Oh yeah.
surface reviews. Yeah.
So, not bad.
I think I'll like it.
Yeah.
The biggest complaint I think that I've seen, and this, I don't think this really gives any spoilers, is there's like too much. It's too intense. There's too much action for 2.5 hours. There's not a lot of slow moments, and it kind of wears on you.
Yeah.
So
I could see that.
we'll
happening.
see. I mean, that's just some feedback I saw, not
Yeah.
first-hand experience for me.
We'll have to find out. But speaking of the release, they had a press release. I think it was in Germany. I'm not quite sure. No, it had to been Canada, I think. Where they had showcased the movie. It was the very first showing of it. And of course, all the press was there. We weren't there. So why aren't we getting invited, people? Please. But they had a bunch. It was Robert Downey Jr. and the entire cast. They got together. They did like a whole week worth of interviews with different people. They had press conferences, the whole shebang. And there was just one reporter who comes in there, and he manages to get, I think it was a 5-minute interview with Robert Downey Jr., which was huge because, I mean, he's doing all these others, and this company is pretty small. I think it was like Channel 4 News. Anyways, the reporter goes in, and he starts asking Robert Downey Jr. these questions about his past. Like, why were you doing drugs? You said this in another interview, and Robert Downey Jr. is like, I think we're here to promote a movie. Why aren't we talking about that? And, of course, Robert Downey Jr. did the nice thing. He just got up and left. It was simple as that. And the guy just starts blowing up about it. He's like, why did this happen? I mean, you're supposed to have a 5-minute interview that only ended up being 2.5. So, what were you guys' opinions on that? Do you think he should have gotten up and left, or should he have said something, or?
I think he did the right thing, just leaving
Yeah.
without retaliating.
Yeah, whenever you get a reporter that comes in with an agenda like that, yeah, if you don't, your option usually is going to be either engage or walk away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So.
I've had at least as many problems as him. I would have got up and walked off too. Leave it there.
Yeah.
I think he's clean now.
There was one other thing he said as he was leaving, and it was perfect. He says, it's getting too Diane Sawyer up in here. And I thought that was a perfect thing to say to him because, like, it proves he didn't come there for that interview to be talking about his past. He's talking about his movie. Why aren't you talking about this? And whenever he was asking about the movie, he asked a few questions, but it was really dumb questions. That's even, I know a lot of people say there's nothing known as a dumb question. I mean, these questions were really stupid. Like, do you think you're actually Iron Man as a person, as Robert Downey Jr.? Do you think you have these personalities? And Robert Downey Jr.'s like, no. So, I mean, it was just simple questions like that, and you could tell in the interview that Robert Downey Jr. was getting so pissed off at this. And once again, the reporter didn't understand what he was doing. So, my whole beef is I don't think actual news companies should go to these press conferences if they don't know what they're talking about. You should have more entertainment-related media going to see these things to get these interviews. That way they know what they're talking about more than these other people. So.
Preach it.
Right?
As far as stupid questions, I have people come to me all the time. They'll be like, Brian, I got a stupid question. And I always tell them exactly what you said. There's no such thing as a stupid question, only stupid people. Now, what's your question?
I like that. So, remember that, people. Remember that.
God, I resemble that.
We went from Marvel Night to Preacher Night.
That's right.
What now? So,
Back
Who's
to
a
Marvel.
preacher?
oh, he right there.
I saw him drinking Saturday night. Oh wait,
Whoops.
I texted you.
Yeah,
That's
you
right.
told me about it at the time.
Awesome. So, with that said, what are some other things you'd like to see Marvel bring into the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Anything in particular, or do you think they're
Oh my
Not
gosh, they've
Prince
already
Namor.
brought so much in. I mean,
Yeah.
that's kind of
Talk about another franchise. Or?
my beef is
Yeah,
that they've
cool.
brought so much in. They, it's they've got some really good characters that I don't think they've told us the story of.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of these guys they've got comics that have been going on for decades with
Yep.
story after story that certainly is worth retelling. I guess that would be my thing. Go deeper. Let's go deeper with the ones we have, especially the characters we love.
Yeah.
You know,
Go
Captain
deeper.
America, Iron Man. Although I think Robert Downey Jr. is about done with doing Iron
I
Man.
think the next
Yeah.
standalone movie we're gonna get is gonna be a Hawkeye movie. I'm not a big fan of the character myself, but he's been around since I want to say the 80s at least.
He's a pretty tough character in the comics.
He's got this huge story
I like-
arc behind him, so I mean, it just makes sense to have a standalone
I
movie
kind of like the character, but
for him.
I can't say that the actor that's playing him now has really won my heart.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't dislike him. I don't think he's done a disservice. And it could be the writing. He hasn't had a major role in any of the scripts, but
I don't
It
like
hasn't
Purple
impressed
and
me.
Black Arrow.
You don't like Purple and Black Arrow?
Purple and Black Arrow.
I like Green. Green's
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, much.
Actually, I read today that there's a rumor that there's going to be a Namor movie released next year.
Really?
Yes, and I didn't confirm that
Yeah.
website's info, but
Huh.
I can't remember the name of the company or any of that. But anything like that.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, okay, if it's going to be released in a year and we haven't heard anything about it, is it going to be a B movie? You know?
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Trauma's doing it.
Yeah. That's cool though. That'd be nice to see. I loved how they're gonna bring in Black Panther. Was it 2017?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a huge fan. So that's gonna be amazing
Yeah.
seeing that
Is
in
that
there.
the same year as Strange?
I think so. It's either the same year or the year right after. But that's another one that's pretty interesting. Doctor Strange. Who ever saw that coming?
I was never a big fan. He
No?
wasn't a real superhero.
Not really.
When I
But
was a kid, I only liked the ones with powers. Magic is first. Go back to D&D.
Yep.
But now I like him.
He's a pretty cool guy.
Especially since Cumberbatch is playing him on my
Yeah, I'm not so sure about
That's. I think that was a perfect choice for him though. I really do. That'd be kind of cool seeing.
I don't know.
So.
Yeah, we'll see.
we shall see.
It's gonna be a huge one, so we all know it's gonna be pretty decent. What's another one? Not going into DC. We gotta stick in with Marvel.
Defenders.
Is
Isn't
that
gonna
an
be-
actual thing that's coming out?
I don't know if it's going to be like a summer blockbuster, but I know, they're going to do a miniseries on Netflix. eventually.
Really?
Well, yeah, they're Daredevil's the first.
Oh yeah, duh.
Yeah,
okay, I
Iron
know what you're talking
Fist,
about now.
Power
Yeah.
Man,
That's cool.
all that jazz. But
Yeah.
and Humans, which I don't know a lot about.
That would be great. So I'd love to see that.
Yeah,
That's amazing. I'm a huge fan of that. But once again, I don't know when that's coming out.
I don't know. I'm really pining for Howard the Duck again.
I've heard rumors that that's gonna actually happen. They've neglected it so many times, but
Yeah, it's hard to say. I think
don't
he
know.
might get a cameo every now and then, like Guardians.
yeah,
That's the one I'm waiting for. Is Guardians 2.
that's gonna be yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is that next year or is it the year after? I think it's next year.
May 5th of 2017.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's your
Okay.
Captain America.
My encyclopedic knowledge.
That one I am a little skeptical on.
Which one?
Civil War.
Oh,
It's too big of a story arc
Yeah.
to do just one movie over.
yeah. I'm afraid it's going to be a X3.
Yeah,
X-Men
kind of
United.
thing.
Yeah.
So not only that, but it has a giant spoiler just right there in the title. Of course, no one knows unless they've read the comic, but
Yeah. Well, yeah.
yeah, I'm just like, man, you could have at least had just like Marvel Civil War.
Mm-hmm.
Give people a little bit more chance to hope.
Well, I heard it's a part 1 and 2. That would be.
They already announced it's gonna be simple, one single movie
I
though.
heard it said that the first Avengers movie was all about bringing the heroes together as a team,
Yeah,
and Age of Ultron is really more about tearing them apart in preparation for Civil War.
yeah, that'd be kind
yeah,
of cool
it
to
is
see.
leading up to that.
But
It's they seem to be in quite a bit of a hurry. They're skipping a lot in between.
yeah, there's a lot of characters they haven't even brought into the series yet.
Well, it's just there's a lot that happens to the Avengers between when they come together and when they're split apart.
Yeah,
For
Yeah.
Civil
Then they're
War.
going from that to what, Infinity War,
Yeah.
that's gonna be amazing.
which will be 2-parter.
Yeah,
Apparently they're going to film it all in 9 months. Both parts.
Yeah.
that's gonna be crazy. I
That's
would
gonna be
love to
brutal.
be on that. Yeah, that's gonna be amazing set. But man, of course we all know there's been rumors. I mean, it makes sense that the Guardians would be in the Infinity Wars, but it doesn't look like it's gonna happen, which I think is really stupid. Cause what's his face? The guy who directed Guardians.
Yeah.
Can't remember his name right now. He said it wasn't gonna be a Guardians 3. Infinity War wasn't. So I don't know. Everybody expected it to happen. They better at least make some kind of appearance. Maybe in part 2, have the characters come in because it's Thanos. I mean, everybody knows it's Infinity Wars. They were a huge part with the Guardians. So why couldn't they do that?
At least have him drinking coffee with Stan Lee.
Right? Yeah,
Yes.
that'd be cool. But-
showed him at the end of Guardians, right?
Yeah, yeah.
With the Infinity Gauntlet.
Guardians 2 is supposed to be more based on Thanos 2 from what I was hearing, and finding more of the Infinity Stones. So once again, that goes into the Infinity Wars. Why can't this happen?
Yeah.
Maybe they find the Infinity Gauntlet or
There's
something?
like 1 or 2 left that they haven't revealed, right?
What, the stones?
Yeah.
There's 5 stones. I think we've
Yeah.
only seen... We've seen 3 already?
The Tesseract is one.
Yep.
and the purple one from Guardians.
And then there's that one from Thor 2. Or wait, that was Tesseract,
That's the
wasn't it?
Tesseract.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've only seen 2.
About to see 3.
Ooh, dun dun
That's
dun.
it.
Spoilers.
Spoiler alert.
I might have got it in my pocket.
That'd be
Another
cool.
one? Never mind. I can't say that on.
Anyways, yeah. So, what were your thoughts on the Infinity Wars? You guys think that's gonna be a good one, or pass, or too much, or?
Marvel makes a movie, I'll go watch it.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty simple. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's most of, yeah,
Infinity Wars.
Me, I like bad
most of the
movies
population.
sometimes.
Marvel made a movie?
Sometimes.
I liked Chronicles of Riddick, and apparently a lot of people don't.
Really? Yeah.
Really?
I haven't really watched this series too much, but
Loved it.
I enjoyed it.
So,
it was a good comic series back in the day.
Here's, I don't know who the Avengers are going to be by then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've read rumors that certain ones won't be around after this. Well, their contracts expiring, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's-
they're
Robert
bringing in
Downey
new
Jr.
blood.
extended his contract one more to do Civil War.
Oh yeah.
Right.
But my understanding is he's not planning on doing any more.
Right.
Supposedly, he said he's gonna do an Iron Man 4 if Mel Gibson directs it. And here's the best part: Mel Gibson has agreed to do it. So I think it's happening. It better
Great.
happen. I mean,
So it's going to be like Braveheart, Iron Man.
that would be the
Mashup.
best movie of all time.
Passion of the Iron Man.
There you go. I forgot about that one.
That would be
Passion of the
amazing.
Iron Man.
That'd be cool. Someone should make that happen. Instead of having like Jesus Christ have like Iron Man. That would be cool.
But yeah, the red.
That would
Stone
change the
was
story
in,
a bit.
Thor 2: Dark World.
I thought, okay, yeah.
That's the one I forgot.
Yeah.
The red one, yeah. I thought we had that
I
one.
knew there was one more.
So yeah, so 2 more are out there.
There's Tesseract.
But
trying to find the other.
so branching off of Marvel here, what about the Silent Hill
Yeah,
being canceled? What are you guys' opinions on that? You think it was a good move on Konami or Konami?
Is that a nursing home?
What Konami?
Silent Hill?
Hill.
So, I think so.
Up.
Silent Hill
I put my
nursing home.
parents in there. This could be bad.
That would be crazy.
I know
There's
whether
another
That would be a
topic.
crazy twist, actually.
Yeah,
All of the games, it's actually the delusions in
nursing
in
home.
a nursing home of somebody with Alzheimer's.
I thought Shady Acres was bad.
That'd be cool.
That would be awesome.
That would be cool.
That would be a crazy twist.
So that is another topic.
Yeah.
to
I,
consider.
you know what? I don't think I've played any of those.
You didn't
I
play
may
this
have
on
played the
Hills?
first couple back
Yeah.
in the day. I liked the movie, the first one. I haven't seen the second.
I heard the second one I think flopped,
Oh.
and then they were gonna make
Silent
another
Hill.
one that was supposed to be pretty good. I think it was
A
a
lot of
reboot.
people didn't like the second Silent Hill. I thought it
Yeah.
was alright. But
I
definitely
know.
the first one's the best.
So,
Movies
Silent
are
Hill is canceled.
yeah. The game's gone, movie's gone, all because Kojima left. Kojima brought a lot of. Well, I guess it would be Kojima. That's more Konami bringing a lot of drama.
So how many, of
So-
you, how
Right.
many of you guys are mad?
I think just about everyone in the universe is.
Yeah.
Chris hasn't said much. What were your opinions there, Chris?
I wasn't gonna play the game. I was gonna watch
No?
them.
Never saw the movie, never played the game.
Who knows?
Watch
Maybe
it.
he'll
They could, like, be
come up with a
TV
generic name and produce it on his own.
Yeah.
I think he might be able to actually continue it on his own.
He probably could.
I mean,
it would take much longer, but
he's got his own team.
it
So-
still would take much longer.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah. He
I
could
think
do
he
it.
could do it. It might not be like amazing budget, but it could happen. Not only that, but Kojima is one of like the gods of the gaming industry. People are going to support him no matter what he does.
Oh yeah. He
So
could run like a Kickstarter campaign for that.
yeah, money,
Where he'd
everybody
be
would-
like,
I think
take all of my money.
pretty much.
because I think that playable teaser had to have taken a crap ton of coding.
They took that off today.
Yeah.
It's off the market now. You can't play it anymore.
So
So
you can still go on YouTube and watch YouTubers play it.
oh yeah, but you can't play it yourself anymore,
Yeah.
which kind of stinks. My question is it still playable to those who still have it downloaded, or is it like? I'm thinking it is, so that'd be cool. I mean, if you have like that demo on your PS3 now, you could sell that for like $500. You can make a profit now just because you have that one game on it.
If you hold on to it long enough, you'll sell it for more.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
Even right now, probably.
right now, I think would be a pretty good time to sell. Everybody's going crazy
What
over
was
it.
that? I forget what that game was.
Just
Did you
make
see
an
the,
offer.
where the game went for like 90,000?
Ooh, there's been a lot that's done that.
Yeah.
Man,
Like, I threw all those old games out.
I know Last we heard, Super Nintendo. I haven't been on the market. I haven't been collecting games in a while. It's been about a year and a half.
Yeah.
But Super Nintendo is like the best thing to sell right now, because everybody wants it for some reason. I love Super Nintendo, but not that much.
Right.
I think the best thing to buy would be either Sega, anything from Sega, or yeah, the Genesis would be great right now. I think it's like $20 on eBay. It's pretty much what you can find for.
Yeah.
So
You can even get. I think I saw a console at our entertainment store.
entertainment store. Oh yeah, really?
That that you can play like Genesis, Super Nintendo, and stuff like that.
Oh, those are cool. Yeah,
It's
those
like
are
$50.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something real.
generic. The only reason why those are actually still out
So,
is because the trademark on those consoles are dead. Which is kind of funny.
I put all my money into the Virtua Boy, so I can't afford it. Got a closet full for him to go high,
Oh yeah.
which will probably be never.
my friend has a Virtual Boy. Oh wait, no, he has a. What is it? That tiny one. I can't remember what it's called.
You talking about? It's the 3D thing, or are you talking about?
No, it's the Pocket.
Oh.
Pocket, Nintendo Pocket or something like that.
Yeah, those are cool. I thought the Micro Game Boy Advance SP was weird.
Right?
It's a little square.
A little square thing about that big. Like, how do you even look at the screen on that? I mean, weird.
It was very.
Is that like the anal PSP?
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Bad joke.
But yeah, wow. You think we'd have a lot to talk about Marvel today, but I think we've already mentioned just about everything. Who would have thought?
Everything relevant anyway.
Yeah.
Marvel? What's Marvel?
Right. Oh man.
Who's Marvel?
So Stan Lee, have you guys heard much about what he's doing? He's been going to a lot of conventions lately, just showing up. I think we should go.
I think
One
he's
of these
trying to
conventions.
pimp.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
be kind of cool.
I think Guardians showed his real side.
There was a convention down in Florida. I have a friend down in Florida. She went to it.
Yeah.
Stan Lee was down there. $300 just to see him,
What?
Really?
Wow.
to get to the booth. $300,
He better be on steroids.
Pimping himself. Now.
right? I mean, this guy's getting paid
Yeah.
bucos for
Is
that.
he getting?
He's probably trying to make up for everything he didn't get before.
Right. Though Stan Lee has an awesome story
Back in
behind
the
him.
day when there wasn't much money in comics.
Yeah. He actually was he was how do you put it this way? He wasn't an intern. He was just a guy filling out paperwork and stuff. I mean, he had no writing experience or anything in comics. And then the guy who owned Marvel back then was actually Atlas Comics. He had gone up. He needed a new writer because all of his freelance writers were busy or something on another project. So he went up to Stan and he was like, "Hey, can you write?" He was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Here, write this." And after that, he's like the biggest icon Marvel's ever had. Never had any experience whatsoever.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
I heard he offed most of the competition.
who knows? But yeah, he was a cool guy. And also, he worked with Jack Kirby and Steve Ditko most of the time, which I think that was probably one of the reasons why he got so big. Because those guys were phenomenal artists. So
Yeah.
Jack Kirby. So, your last topics before we close off tonight. We gotta come up with something else, something good.
The Joker. Have you covered that?
Oh god, Joe.
Jared Leto as the Joker. We haven't done that yet. I think that was
We don't
released.
talk about
Or is
that?
that for another time?
last
We
night.
talked a little bit, but not too much. Now we have a full look at him.
Yeah, we got a
So-
picture.
Yeah.
So, what are you guys' opinions on that? Jared Leto Joker.
I've only seen the one picture. I kind of like it.
The was it shirtless one where he's got the
No.
tattoos or?
Well,
Yeah,
he's
where
holding
he's-
his head up to his
Yeah.
Where he's
forehead.
doing the homage to the cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the tattoos were a little much. The whole Joker tattoos.
He's got
I like the
eyes.
tattoo idea. I just don't like how it's like ha ha ha, and then just Joker like playing cards and stuff. They
Right.
could have got a little bit more creative with it,
Right.
but I think it's kind of cool.
He's got the eyes.
I've never
Yeah.
seen him act, so I don't know what to expect there.
He goes above and beyond in his acting. Like if he needs to play as a fat guy, he will like spend 6 months getting fat, and he'll get like super obese. If he needs to be a skinny guy, he'll get like super skinny.
We need you to play a dead guy. Extra.
Extra dead.
So
Yeah, I read today that he might be, pulling a cameo in Dawn of Justice.
Really?
They might be reenacting, a really popular murder scene.
Oh.
So they do have to do it
Yeah.
in every Batman movie. I don't know
Yeah.
why.
Well, this
Yeah.
is
Because maybe some of us missed
Not
it
that
in the
one.
other 80 Batman movies.
no, not that one.
No, we're
I
talking
don't
about
think
the
it's
Red
Venom,
Hood.
where he
Yeah.
kills Robin. Oh, did I say that out loud?
Well, it's a spoiler, so I mean, not really spoiler. It's more like
If you
a.
read the book, you should know.
Yeah.
Or watched Under the Red Hood, the
Yep.
animated film.
Oh, I
Yeah.
like
I
that
still
one too.
need to see
That was awesome.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
That was a really good
That
one.
thing was really awesome.
That's when anime gets really good. Well, it's not really anime. It's more like cartoon.
Yeah.
So.
People used to argue, Marvel makes the best movies. Well, DC makes the best animated movies. I'm like, who's making the money?
Right.
DC usually rocks it with series as well.
Right.
TV
Anything
series
released
are
on
good.
TV.
Right.
Because that movie, I think, was a TV only release as well for a long time.
Yeah.
Constantine.
Yeah.
Constantine. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not what
that's
we could
been
talk about.
Awesome.
You seen
Really?
Constantine
That's
yet?
what
We got past the first episode.
Ooh, man, you're
Yes.
missing out, man. You
They're
gotta go
all,
watch them.
They're all on the website right now.
Yeah.
So
You should
good.
watch them.
Yeah, they're
it's
free to
it's
watch
really
right now.
close to home. Back when I was doing that same job, I mean, I encountered a lot of bad stuff. No,
That's always
that was
cool.
just a bad joke.
We find out. I think it's next week. We find out if that's getting done second season.
It needs a second
This-
season.
So it only had
Another season.
13 episodes.
That
And
was
you,
it.
It was supposed to be 18 episodes, and they cut 5 off.
well,
Okay.
what I think
So-
is funny is I think they figured it out near the end, because if you watch the last couple episodes,
He's chain smoking. Yeah.
yeah, well, NBC wasn't going to allow them to smoke,
Really.
because that's with their standards. You can
Yeah.
see mutilated bodies, people's heads getting blown off and all that, but no,
Yeah.
smoking, no, we can't let people see that.
What?
That's the NBC restriction. Anyway, but if you watch the last few episodes,
It's like that.
he lights up like 5
Really?
cigarettes.
It's
in
like
one
that Heath
episode.
Ledger Joker meme.
And it's kind of just,
Yeah.
screw you to NBC. Or at least that's what I think.
People see
Probably.
When I watch
brutally
it.
mutilated corpses.
Yeah.
No one bats an eye. But you see someone smoking, everyone loses their minds.
No, nobody cares, just NBC.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So.
Which is sad. That's an important part of his character.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
like he even advocates smoking.
Yeah.
No.
He gets lung cancer.
Straight up.
Spoilers. He gets lung cancer. That's an important part of his character.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, he's shown throughout the comics. He's not a good example to follow. His life kind of sucks.
Yeah.
So
And I mean, it's mostly his fault.
yeah, pretty much always.
Yep.
So it's ridiculous that they put that restriction. But I liked how in like the last couple of episodes, he's just
Chain.
constantly
Yeah.
smoking.
That's always nice. So Brian over here, you're really, really quiet. You're kind of scaring me. You've been like that for the past like 10 minutes.
Oh, I'm just listening.
He's absorbing it
If
all in.
I have a lot of opinions, but if I don't, I just I let you
Yeah.
guys keep the air.
That was.
I like the series. I watched some of the series and then read a lot of the comics before this, and then finished the series.
Yeah.
And it's kind of beautiful as far as going as close to the series as it
They
can,
did a
while
really
having
good
some
job.
creative license, as well as making something that's interesting for everyone.
Yeah.
They do really well at that.
Yeah.
So it's impressive.
Very much so.
So I'm excited because they've talked about maybe the Family Man storyline in the future,
Mm.
That's gonna be kind of cool if they do.
Nicolas
But,
Cage?
leaning away from
Do
the
what?
magic.
What?
but
Yes, Nicolas Cage would be the perfect fan.
yeah.
The cage stir.
Okay. Yeah. Nice.
You can see that, can't you?
Yeah. That'd be cool. I like the new documentary. I don't know if it's out yet or not. The Death of Superman Lives. Where it's talking about the Superman movie that Nicolas Cage was going to be playing Superman.
Oh,
I really want to watch that. I don't know if it's out yet or not, but that looked interesting.
I've always been afraid to watch it.
The documentary or the movie?
The movie.
I don't think they actually released it. I don't know.
I can't remember if they had parts of it or not. but-
Yeah, the photos look just bad. He's
Yeah.
got like long hair and stuff. It's just like no. Nicolas Cage never should sport long hair.
Nah.
Yeah, I don't
So-
remember
No,
what
he,
he
I,
looked like.
no.
So he looked like he did in Con Air.
A little worse,
Yeah,
yeah.
definitely.
So would we have gotten a Superman with an Elvis accent?
Pretty much.
Great.
Yeah. So that would be interesting. I think that's where we're gonna call it quits tonight. So
Yeah, because we could go on and on. That's why I keep doing this.
anyways, with that said, we're gonna call it quits here. I'm Alex Bearden.
I'm good.
I'm Zach.
I'm Steve.
I'm Ryan.
I'm Alex Green.
Keep it frosty, guys.